What's up, y'all? Mark Brown here with 11 Aviation, standing here in what has to be one of the coolest Kodiak 100 Series 3s. This is a 2021 serial number 297. This is a two-owner Kodiak 100 Series 3. I have personally known both owners. I sold it to the original owner in Utah in 2021. This aircraft has been cared for very well. It was in a hangar full-time in the Provo, Utah area with the first owner, and the second owners have kept it also in a beautiful hangar out here in the Central Valley. So as you might imagine, this incredible green paint color is like it rolled off the line yesterday. So let's talk about this paint. This is truly a unique and beautiful color, but a couple things to note about the quality. So if you guys have watched that Series 3 overview video in the link in the description below, you'll know that in the 2021 calendar year, the Kodiaks came off the line with one of two options, a regular paint job or a high quality paint job. This is a prime example of the high quality paint job. Well, what is that? Well, that is a 3-year paint warranty plus a full aircraft clear coat. So if you look at this paint up close, zero orange peel, zero runs. This thing has been cut and buffed, incredible. Plus it has that clear coat. So if you run your hand over any of these lines, the line transitions, everything is smooth and beautiful. And plus having it hangared for both of the owners, this aircraft truly looks like it came off the line yesterday. The paint is in incredible shape. So let's talk about options on serial number 297, this 2021 Series 3. So of course, as you guys know, Series 3 is the latest and greatest. So this is what they're currently producing today. In terms of the series of aircraft. So came standard with a whole bunch of things like the large low pressure tires, air conditioning, the 10-place oxygen. So those are all standard with Series 3. But the options on this airplane, we've got TKS. So this is a flight into known ice airplane. And on the other side, we've got the TKS tank in the cargo pod, which is where we want it, up in the front part of that cargo pod. Forward CG acts as ballast, really can make this aircraft be very capable. Also above my head right here, Series 3 was the first to launch the GWX 75 weather radar with the new aerodynamic radar pod. This was the second aircraft off the line with the GWX 75. So very well equipped aircraft. We've got the 4-blade Hartzell propeller, large tires as we've mentioned. Basically a fully loaded Series 3. You can get into this aircraft right now at a much lower price than new, and it's basically got the majority of the features of a new aircraft. A couple other things that have been added to this aircraft. This aircraft actually has 4 approved GoPro mounts on it, which is kind of fun. I love that because we do a lot of GoPro stuff here on the channel. So that's fun. The first owner had put those on. Ironically, he very seldomly took this aircraft off airport, so he never really used them, but they're there for the next owner if they want to get some cool shots of going around town with the GoPro mounts. So before we hop onto the inside and talk about the incredible interior, let's talk about the hours on serial number 297. As it sits here, April of 2025, it only has 139 hours on it. You guys, this is basically like a brand new airplane. Couple years old, but it's been maintained and well cared for by both owners. So whoever gets this aircraft is basically hopping in to what essentially is a brand new plane. Here we are on the inside of Kodiak serial number 297. This is a Series 3. So of course we have all the Series 3 upgrades with the composite interior, the more sound dampening, etc. For more information on that, make sure to head to that Series 3 video. But what are the specs of this actual airplane? Well, we have a full Summit, so pretty unique. Not a lot of Series 3s came with the full Summit. What does that mean? That means that we have all 6 2035 Summit seats. So these are the older style but more plush Summit seats. So these have a much bigger recline. You've got the single armrest, the car style seatbelt, also the quick release to move the seat fore and aft. We've got all 6 of them in the club configuration. We've also got both tables on each sidewall, again making it really nice. If you have a family or some workers that you want to transport in the back, you've got tables on both sides. You can put laptops here, etc. And of course you got USB ports for charging on both sidewalls. Additionally, we have the cabinets behind the crew seats with a ton of storage and various places you can put things. These cabinets are very nice. What else do we have here on the inside? Well, Series 3 all came with a cargo net, which is really nice. We've got a cargo net in the back. And of course, we've got the AC system, which is standard with Series 3. So up here in the cockpit of serial number 297, we've got all the Series 3 upgrades. So we've got LEMO plugs for the headsets. We've got the angle of attack indicator. We've also got G1000 NXI with the Garmin autopilot. So very, very well equipped. We also have GTS 800, WX 500, as well as the GDL 69A XM weather. So pretty much everything that you can get in the Kodiak 100 Series 3, this 2021 year model. So with only 139 hours as it sits here today, this Kodiak 100 serial number 297 is essentially like new. Very, very little, if any, issues anywhere on the plane, interior or exterior. There's a few little wear and tear items on some of the seats, but very, very minor, less than an inch or two in diameter. There's a little black mark that might even be able to be buffed out here, but we're talking about minor stuff. This is almost like it came off the line yesterday. So one other thing this has as part of the Series 3 package is the pitch latch prop. Remember that on wheels can be helpful in if you're shutting down on sandy or rocky strips. It can help prop erosion, so that can be a benefit. And of course, if you ever wanted to put this aircraft on floats, it already has that pitch latch prop. So not only does this aircraft only have 139 hours on it, it's also been maintained by Kodiak authorized service centers. So you know this aircraft has been cared for and has been maintained to the top tier standards. So there you have it, a beautiful example of a Kodiak 100 Series 3, serial number 297. Beautiful paint job, amazing high quality paint, full Summit interior, and with only 139 hours on it, it is essentially like getting a brand new plane. If you're interested in this aircraft, please give us a call today. Our contact details are in the description below. As always, thank you for watching. I'm Mark Brown with 11 Aviation. We'll catch you guys on the next video.